Gang, I'm hanging out with the fantabulous Karrissa Wade. We're inside the Florida Theater and inside of one of the more recent renovations. We're in the Remedy Lounge, but there's some big renovations going on. We're gonna talk about that in another aspect here in a minute. But we're here to talk about Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Absolutely. It's our 10th year here at the Florida Theater. Will be the first show we put on since the renovation. So we'll be throwing stuff to destroy the theater just as soon as we rebuilt it. Right?
We're going full on authentic.
There's a couple of things you can't do. You can't bring food.
Okay.
You can't bring lighters to do the lighting, so we suggest glow sticks. For the toast scene, we suggest you do foam and just throw that. Instead of the water guns, we ask you to do confetti because we just spent $8 million to renovate this building to take it back to its glory. So we try not to destroy it too much. And I would like to come back next year.
Oh, for sure. So people, they might know about Rocky Horror Picture Show, but those that don't really know about the experience, like it is an experience that you have to have.
So if you are going to come and you've seen the movie, you need to definitely see the live versions of what you shout and stuff. And if you're easily offended, you might want some earplugs because some people say some really tough things. Although it is open to all ages, I usually suggest that you at least be a teenager and things like that because by now you've heard just about everything under the sun. But we try to keep it as fun and lively as we can. Now, if you're playing one of the characters, we pull you on stage at the end of the night and we've picked the best characters, so do your best with that. I always do something creative and outrageous every year. Judas Elliott, the designer here in Jacksonville, is doing my final costume. My starting costume would be Diva Cliche. I'm doing 2 this year because I couldn't choose between the designers. I always pick 4 designers. I have to choose which one, and they're both super incredible. Also, we have a live band that's going to be absolutely incredible. They're coming in, I believe, from Philadelphia, so they're going to be really, really wonderful. Every year we have a different wonderful and creative band, and this is our first one for them as well.
And what does it mean for you to, one, be able to continue Rocky Horror year after year, doing a decade, and now being, we could say, the opening show with the new look?
Well, you know, I'm finally old enough to drink, so this year's gonna be great.
21's
21, you know. But the thing of it is, you get to see people over the 10 years that come and they show you all these photos. It's great to see them grow up in these different stages and see how happy they are when they see you. And when they see the show, they're just all giddy and excited. It's a huge cult classic. People come from all over to watch it, and we'll sell out very soon. We have just a few tickets left.
Now that we've got the weekend details, let's time warp to see how this all came together. So I'm hanging out with Numa, the president of Florida Theater, and I'm excited because we've talked a lot over the years, and with all that history, you guys are like, you know what? We want to change some things around, do a little remodel. How's that working out for you?
Well, it's a 100-year-old building, so it is a cool building, and we do have ghosts, and Elvis did play here, but it's a 100-year-old building, and it needs some love and care. The idea is our 100th birthday is in 2027, and we want to be ready for the 100th birthday. So the Centennial Campaign has been raising money to improve the building. We've already done the theater seats, the lighting system, the sound system, this lounge that we're standing in, the Remedy Lounge. And this summer, we have been closed for 4 months to replace the entire heating, ventilation, air conditioning system, move the electrical vault off the first floor where it's a flood risk. We have painted the entire interior with fidelity to the 1927 palette of colors. It's amazing. And we modernized all the bathrooms.
So even though you guys have modernized, you're still throwing it back, keeping that historical flair.
Yes. Yes, so everything we've done is with the idea that you need to take care of the building, but it's still a beautiful historic building and we should keep it that way. The marquee needs to be restored, and that's our, the dream at the end, that we would bring back the old blade sign that used to hang on the corner of Forsyth and Noonan.
What I find interesting is the first reveal people are gonna have is the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
The first public event is the Rocky Horror Picture Show, and it's kind of ironic that we've spent a ton of money this summer making the building better, and the first thing we're gonna do is throw toilet paper everywhere. But Rocky Horror has been a tradition here for over 10 years, and it's one of the super fun nights of the year, and it's just the way the calendar fell.
After that, you slip into your regular schedule. You've got a bunch of great acts coming through.
We slide right into the regular schedule. We have a show almost every night until Christmas. There's a bunch of great shows, and it's all on floridatheater.com.
All right, I'm gonna get my ticket, so I'll see y'all here inside the venue. So that was just a little bit of what's going on at the Florida Theater, and I mean, nobody has seen the inside, so it's going to be No, I didn't even get to. I saw that little spot, but what they've done inside the theater, that's gonna be like, what?
I'm so excited. And I really love old buildings, like I really love restoration, but unfortunately it is so expensive. So the fact that the whole area has really rallied around the Florida Theater to make sure that it was gonna be ready for this. And I really love the fact that it's Rocky. There's something so nostalgic about it, and the fact that it's 10 years, just the universe said this needs to happen, and I love that.
Now, some of the stuff that was inside the theater, they've donated to some other venues, so that history is still right there in that little hub area. And I think after the show, Rocky Horror Show, there's going to be a little mini after party at Hardwick, so we're throwing that out there as well. So if you guys want to get tickets, and I think there are only a few left, go to floridatheater.com,
and right now you're looking at balcony, and there's like 4 seats left in the front, so go immediately, get them. You won't want to miss it, and we'll see you afterwards at Hardwick's because you won't want to miss that either.
Yeah. More River City Live coming up right after this.